Hey everybody, it's us. It's Friday morning movie reviews. I'm Los Angel,
I'm Nathan CK.
and we're here to review Jordan Peele's second movie, Us. It stars Lupita Nyong'o, Winston Duke, Elizabeth Moss, a couple other people. Jordan Peele, he wrote and directed it. His first follow-up to Get Out,
Mm-hmm.
and it's another horror thriller. And it's a full-on horror movie. And it stars Winston Duke and Lupita Nyong'o as his family, and they're really like this regular, dorky, kind of middle class family, and they go to the speech, and weird stuff starts happening.
Yeah.
And it kind of turns into a home invasion movie, but the invaders are themselves. And I really liked this movie.
This movie is really interesting. I wouldn't really call it a horror movie because it's not your traditional horror movie. It's more like a psychological thriller, I'd say. Not really like.
Well, I mean, it gets pretty gruesome at parts.
Yeah. But I still don't think that qualifies like as a horror movie. I mean, it is gruesome, but I mean, there's other movies that are gruesome and they're not. Like Braveheart's not a horror movie and it's really gruesome. But
I interpreted it up as a horror movie.
Yeah. But I mean, from the trailers, everything looked very, very interesting and different. In the beginning, I didn't really know what the take was and everything, where it comes up with the little phrase, the text in the very first scene, right? About talking about certain elements, right? And it goes back.
There's stuff that it felt like you know what, we need that,
Yeah. I mean,
because how creepy it would have been if when we get to that point in the movie, we have no idea, like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, but I think it also gives a little bit of context. I mean, how many more times do you think you would have to see it without having that? Probably like multiple more times. I think I'd be so much more confused. But I think this leads you in a good direction. I mean, there's probably things that I have definitely looked over, even in the first time. And probably seeing it. I want to see this a couple more times as well. But going back,
honestly, seeing it the second time, there's so many visual clues on screen of what's going to happen, and
yeah,
you'll see doubles on screen so many times you won't even notice it.
Yeah,
there's a lot of stuff in here to unpack. Yeah, you should see it a second time to get a further. You'll get more out of it,
But I think I did catch on to a lot of things the first time. I think the great thing Jordan Peele does is he leads, the viewers in the right direction. He knows that we are kind of smart people, like our audience that he's showing is we're smart people, And I think I like how he kind of emphasizes that in his films, though it is very funny at times and can be very, intense at times, and we kind of catch on to those certain clues because it's just the filmmaking is so easy to understand, but it also has so much information in it, which is like makes it so much more compelling, But I thought, the story is one that should definitely have been written for this time because it is very relevant to what's happening. And I think he just embraces that with, the actors and actresses that he chose, and having a type of movie like this for that type of genre. I mean, I think he hit a lot of home runs on this.
I think you kind of hit it there too. Pretty much everything you said, I agree with. There's nothing there. I'm like, no, yeah, I think you got it.
no.
All right, guys, that's the review. Speaking of actors, dude, Lupita Nyong'o, I thought she was incredible in this movie.
Yeah, I saw an awesome interview where she tells how she got to that voice of the other person.
It's creepy as hell,
isn't it? And supposedly it's a type of like a disease or disorder or something where your throat muscles I don't know, are like they can't like vocalize correctly. I forget the term. It's some really scientific, but she went with the like a person who or she who like helped her like talk like that without like hurting her own voice. But it's like, isn't that crazy? Like I didn't even know like that was something like.
I had no idea, and when you hear it for the first time, it's unsettling. But I mean, she really is great in this movie. She has a two-hander. Everyone does.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Just she's the best performance of the year so far that I've seen, without a doubt. She just completely owns this movie. You know, Winston Duke was a lot of fun. Elizabeth Moss,
yeah, he's very funny.
Really good. Yep. She was really scary too at one point.
She was.
The guy that plays her husband is the goofiest guy I've ever seen, and I love it. He was fantastic. The kids were really good. It was scary to me, especially during the home invasion parts. It was very scary to me.
Yeah, it's like a real life scary, you know.
Exactly.
It's not like a paranormal scary. It's like an actual like. This could happen scary, you know?
Yeah, it does make some leaps, and there's a lot of things where, like, you're kind of like, okay, well, I guess guns don't live in this world, because, you know? And there's other things, like, it gets kind of... I think the biggest mistake you made was I felt like you over-explained, especially in the third act, when you find out what's going on. I almost would rather... Maybe we alluded this character was lying about what's happening, or they just don't say anything. That, to me, would have been creepier, because the explanation we got was kind of, okay.
Yeah. I mean, the explanation we did get was very much like, whoa, at least for me. But I think you're right, where they definitely they were spoon-feeding you a lot of scenes. I mean, from... When they have flashbacks,
feeding you with this, you know, scariest face of all time.
Yeah. No, yeah, I agree.
I found it rewarding. I thought it was really, really great. And in the third act, there's something that happens. I'll just say involving the band. And I thought, man, this is fantastic. He's on another level. But some people in my audience did not like it. You could hear them laughing and be like,
I know, my audience too was, laughing a little bit, yeah.
But when the dance thing starts happening during this very tense moment, I'm like, this is genius. This is like a masterstroke right here. I do love the ending of the movie, that uneasy ending that we get. I thought the music was really good.
Yeah, the music.
Performances were all really good. Yep. I really, really like this movie a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I really like this movie. I don't think it is as good as Get Out, because I just think that movie did something. I mean, they are two. You can definitely.
They are two different movies.
They are two different movies, but I qualify just saying what Jordan Peele's best movie is right now. I think it is Get Out for sure.
After I saw Us a second time when I got home, I rewatched Get Out, and that movie's great too. They're both really good. You're right. They're two very different movies. I don't think this one's going to get a Best Picture nomination, but I enjoyed this one more personally.
Okay. Yeah.
So really great movies. All right, let's go in for the rating. I'm going to give Us a 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5? I'm going to give it a 3.7 out of 5, guys.
Cool.
It's a good movie, guys. I mean, definitely it's nothing what you expect. If you've seen the trailers, it does have some hints, not really that much. Definitely go see this movie, go support it, and be scared and thrilled. And
yeah. What else are you going to see? Dumbo?
Dumbo?
No.
Don't be dumb. Go see Us.
Hey, do you think you could take your doppelganger?
I don't know.
Yeah, no?
I don't know.
All right, guys. Do you think you could take yours? Let us know in the comments.
Let us know. Like, comment, subscribe.